Hello and welcome to another of my gadgets and gizmos and things that people like to send me videos. I'm in the van. It's quite dark at the moment, it's not a lot of light coming through, but I've got a little light that's set up just next to me here. I really like this light. This is special. This reminds me of Star Wars, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. But first of all, I'm going to talk about it, and then I'm going to show you what it's all about. It's attached to my socket mount. Sunwayfoto also sent me a socket mount. I've done a video for that as well. That's actually attached to the windscreen, so a really good way of holding a mirror or a tablet or a camera attached to your van or your vehicle or your car or anything you need sockering to a surface, a shiny surface. It works really well. At the moment it's holding my light, and you can see that it's up here beside me here. This light has actually got barn doors attached to it, so you can see that there's a pair of barn doors that you can take off. You don't have to have them on there, but the idea of the barn doors is it restricts the light. If I didn't have them on there, I'd have all this light coming all the way across. Now if I don't want light on the ceiling, I can bring the barn doors down and I can eliminate some of that light on the ceiling. If I don't want all this light down here on my chest area, I can then bring that up there, and all I've got then is light on my face. So the barn doors are for restricting the amount of light hitting different areas. So if you want a narrowed beam of light just coming across my face, you'd work like that. If you want a full set of light and you want to highlight the whole room or anything like that, that's how it works. This is an absolute great cracking little device. It's a RGB full color video light stick. That's what they call it. It's an FL-90RGB. I've got all this stuff written down because I don't have a memory to remember an amount of different stuff they send you. Clever little thing. It's a white light temperature range between 26,000 and 6,000 Kelvin, so you can actually set up the different amount of light. There's a little toggle on the side of it and a little mode button on the back, so you can flick up and down. You can change your Kelvins. I've got this set to about 4,500, I think, between that and 5,000. I like that sort of light temperature. Dimensions, it measures in at 367 millimeters long. Now I know I haven't shown you it yet, but you've seen probably a couple of pictures up on the screen next to me, and a diameter of 38 millimeters diameter. So it's quite a narrow light and quite long. But like I say, when I show you this in a minute, it is fantastic. But with it being quite dark in here, it's not that easy to see. It's got a 360 degree color and saturation control, so you can control all the colors and make it as saturated as you want, or you can back it off. It's got a full spectrum of color range as well. It's also got these flashy little clever functions to it. Now it's not very easy for me to do behind me, and I'm not sure whether my wife who's sitting there can actually see it, but maybe if I can loosen it off, flick it on, and I can try a few of these color simulations for you. This is supposed to be simulating, if I move it out of camera, so it's not actually in camera shot, like so. The idea of this function is it's supposed to be simulating a broken bulb and stuff like that. There are other functions. I'm going to try and flick through them for you. That's obviously a color function. I have a list somewhere of all the different functions, but I'm not going to try and read them all out. I'm going to put them up on the screen for you so you can see them. Here, I've got a few here, so in front of me. It does a thunderstorm one. I'm probably going backwards at the moment. So you've got your RGB colors, which is quite nice, quite pretty. Go to the next function, and bearing in mind I'm doing all this behind my back. That's the thunderstorm, I think it is. We've got another one. I think that's another thunderstorm. Remember, these are for video. These are designed for video. This is a TV flickering, so it's supposed to be like simulate a TV in the background flickering on and off. We've got color chasing, I think this one is, and so I've got it written down here, but I'm guessing because I can't see it. We've got party mode. It's very party mode, and lots of colors flashing. We've got ambulance. Definitely looks like an ambulance to me. We've got fire engine, which is obviously red and white. We've got, I know the first one was an alarm light, and then we've got an ambulance warning light. I think we've got on this one blue and white, and then we go to candle. So if we leave it on candle, that's obviously like a warm flickering light. So the color simulations work quite well. There's not as many on one. Some of the other lights have got loads and loads and loads. Color temperature is great because if you can adjust your color temperature to actually get a nice warm glow. If you're doing portraiture and stuff like that, I've got a couple of weddings coming up soon, so it'd be nice. I can get a nice warm glow on the face. You know, you can hold the light up in the air and get this nice glow on your face and stuff like that, which is pretty good. It's easy to change. You literally just press the button on the back, changing the mode, and then you've got your up and down for your power. power. There's also a power indicator on the back to show your battery level. I can probably tell you something about the battery if I can find it on here. It's rated at 14 watts, and it's also got a USB-C 5-volt charge on the side, and it actually comes, let's just open that flap up, it actually comes with a USB charger. It also comes with a bag, so you can keep it in the bag, and it comes with a small mount. I've got a small mount on there that attaches it to a standard Arca Swiss style mounting. What else can I tell you before I take it off the screen and show you what it looks like? Have we got any more information on the battery for you? It is a 26650 rechargeable lithium battery, which is actually inside it. The barn doors are detachable, so you can actually take the barn doors off, and that's pretty much all I've got written down. I've got a weight on here as well. Weight with the barn doors is 363 grams, so it's quite lightweight. So let's take it off of here and let me show you what we can do with it. So undo my clamp, and there it is. Here she is. Look at this. How cool is that? So there's the barn doors. You can see the barn doors. I can close them right down, and I can have just like a strip of light, or I can open them up and let all the light in. So if you really do just want a nice narrow strip of light that you can use to illuminate different types of things with, then this is how you do it. If you don't want that narrow lope and you want something nice and bright, you can open it up and it can have a nice bright light. Let's go to some other color mode. Let's flick it over to, let's go on to back onto Calvin. So there's my light, and again, like I said, I can use it for weddings. I can hold it above the face, I can hold it up in the air, I can bring it down the side, and with it being a long light, it does a nice glow, and the barn doors just work really, really well, so I can avoid getting light in the background, like that behind me there, and I can just use that small direct amount of light that I need just to illuminate what it is I want to illuminate. On the back, it looks pretty cool and pretty tasty. It's got this nice aluminum metal look to it. If I was to turn this light off, press and hold this, and hold it up against this, you can see that it's got this nice aluminum style metal there. These barn doors literally take the little screw out the top that comes with it, and they come off. On the back, you've got a brilliant display. Let's just put that back on, but I fold the barn doors over. So on the back, you've got this great display that gives you all the information. Like I say, you can just flick it up, flick it down. We are actually on 4,700 Kelvin at the moment. We can flick it to color mode, like so. That goes on to the color mode. You can see, I'll see at the background it's going green. And then the HSL mode, you can then change all your colors for HSL. If you wanted a different color, you can literally change your color tone. So I can hold that down, change my color tone, keep my finger on the button and bring the color I want to bring down. So we're now going through to yellows, going down to reds. You can see the reds are coming through. Keep my finger on the button and I can bring that down even more. Now the other advantage with these barn doors is like this. I've got this right in front of my face. If I didn't have that there, you'd probably see the light coming through. Okay, so if I put the barn doors there, you can see that you don't get that same light spilling onto you from in front there. So if I open them up, so you get that light spill, and I can actually lose the light a little bit and just close it back on my face. So yeah, that works really, really well as well. Let's go back to normal Kelvins. So that's how my light works. I'm very impressed with this. I really, really like this. It's very much like a Darth Vader style thing, even more so when you go over to the green light or the red light. You can pick a colour that you want to do, and you can play lightsabers all night long. You really, really can, because I think it's fantastic. Look at that, nice blue light for a blue lightsaber. Brilliant. That's all I can say about it. I'll put what?
Light trails?
Light trails, yeah. If you're one of these people that likes to do light trails and things, again, narrow it right down. You can have all these light trails and move it around. You can change the colours. Let's go up to a different colour. Let's change it to a more of a vivid green or something like that. So you can flick it all the way around. Literally just keep your finger on it, and your HSL will just change to all the different colour ranges, going right through down to green like that, and you're back on the good side. Do you know what I mean? This is a fun. When I first got this and opened it up, I was really excited. It put a big smile on my face. I just thought, even if I never ever used it in my life and just had it stood on the side at home, it's going to make me smile, because I think this is absolutely brilliant. There's your Arca Swiss mount on the bottom. I know you can't see it in the dark very well, but I will put some pictures up on the screen for you. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to play with this now. I'm going to give the wife one, and maybe we can have a bit of a fight and attack. But yeah, fantastic little light, really, really good. Gives off loads of lights, very, very powerful. Great in the hand, easy to hold, got a good reach on it. If you really, you want to just do some colours and stuff like that, you want to do some product photography, you've got a weddings or something to do, this is a cracking little tool to have in your hand. Yeah, I do landscape videos on a Wednesday and a Sunday. And yeah, till next time, ciao for now. Don't forget to leave us a comment. Have you ever used one of these? Have you used a light stick before? What do you use it for? What have you used it for? What sort of style photography have you used it for? I'd love to know in the comments below. Ciao for now, see you soon, and Sunwayfoto. Brilliant. Let the force be with you.